Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, it's your favorite, Sandy Best Life Jones. And listen, I ain't gonna be on here long because y'all know I go to bed at 9 o'clock. So you better get in here and make your point and make it quick. Come on in. Let me see who's in the chat so we can get this party started. I see you, Kia. I have been watching and not watching the videos, but seeing the videos all day long of this KeKe Palmer situation. And I just want to comment. I just want to come in and, make my little point and be done. Yes. All right. So let's give people a few minutes to come in. Not too many minutes. Not too many minutes. We're going to have the discussion and then we're going to be done. Altamise, how are you, dear? I think this, hi Trees. I think this conversation, this whole topic is very interesting. Number one, because if I'm not mistaken, KeKe Palmer and her boyfriend / father of her child are in the millennial age range. And so to hear her boyfriend coming out and saying, you know what, this is morally inappropriate. I don't think it's inappropriate. I thought that was interesting for a millennial. I don't know. Maybe they all think that way. My two millennials don't think that way. But we're going to talk about it in a minute. And if you would like to join me in the studio, let me know and I will send you the link to come in and join me in the studio. All right. Okay, so let's get with it. So for those of you who have been living under a rock all day, and you haven't heard this story about KeKe Palmer going to the Usher concert, and apparently her boyfriend, Darius Dalton is his name, was not too fond of the outfit that she wore, and he made his disagreement with said outfit known on social media. Now, why he chose to handle it that way, I don't know. When he probably should have just called his girlfriend and had a private conversation with her. But he chose to bring it to social media, so it's out in the open, so we're going to talk about it. Now, I have seen comments on these videos ranging from everything like, he's right, the outfit was inappropriate, she's in a relationship, she shouldn't be dressing like that, to he can't tell her what to do, he's not her husband, to he's insecure, he doesn't want other men looking at his woman, but he should be proud of her body. So the comments run the gamut, really. Everybody has something different that they want to say and have a different feeling about the situation. Now, I'm gonna give my opinion later. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So if you're in the chat, tell me who's in the wrong. Is Darius wrong for calling KeKe out? Or is KeKe wrong for having her booty out? Which one is it? Who's wrong here? That's what I want to know. What do you guys think? Who's wrong? Who has the better argument? Or are they both wrong for bringing this out into the open instead of talking about it privately? And maybe they did. They may have had a conversation about it privately, and then he just decided to go public. I don't know. I don't know them people. All right. Kia said, I don't think either person is wrong. Okay. What does that mean, Kia? Because you go a little deeper. Okay. Latrice said, neither is wrong. I think he should have not went to social media, though. So if he's wrong for anything, Latrice, he's wrong for bringing it to social media. Is that what you're saying? I think his take on it is interesting because he describes her as his wife. You know, he said, you're a wife, you're a mom. You shouldn't be dressed like that. So maybe they are married and they just didn't make that public. I don't know. Or it could be a case of she's wifey, meaning they're not really married, but they're in a committed relationship. They live together. They have a family unit that they're raising together. And so he sees her as his wife. So then that begs the question, does he have any say so over what she does if they're not married? Does it matter that they're in a committed relationship? Should that alone be enough for him to have some say so about how she dresses and the way she deports herself? That's the question. All right. Marquita said 2 things can be true, but he was unsmart for doing it on Twitter. I'm not sure why he chose to do it that way. Unless she just refused to talk to him about it and just like, you say whatever you want to say. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I'm grown. I'm going to do what I want to do. That could have been the conversation. Who knows? I'm not sure why he wanted to go public with this, because it seems like a lot. It's like all over the place. Oh, Marquita said something else. She said, also, he has the boyfriend package, but he's requesting husband package privileges. That's a very good point, which begs the question, does he have the right to tell this woman that he's in a relationship with, but he's not married to her? Does he have the right to say to her, I don't like what you got on? I think it's too revealing. You shouldn't have worn that. And where was he when she got dressed? It was the first thing that popped in my mind. Did he not see her as she went out the door with her cheeks hanging out? Maybe they weren't in the same place. Maybe she was in Vegas and he was somewhere else. I don't know. Ultimate says she is an entertainer. That was simply entertainment. My daughter made that point earlier when I was talking to her about it. And she said, of course, Usher's going to have her in the VIP section because she's KeKe Palmer. So, people are going to want to see her up on stage, and he's serenading her, and she's acting like she's all, goo-goo-eyed, and then she just happens to have her cheeks out. I don't know. Maybe it was a publicity stunt. I don't know. People do anything for publicity these days. All right. Ooh, these comments are coming in fast. Him addressing her publicly is completely unnecessary. I think I agree with that, Kia. I think he went too far with that because, and I saw a lot of people saying this, it felt like he was trying to shame her because of what she had on. And I would be curious to hear why he felt the way he felt simply because she's a mom, and what he said, she's a wife and a mom. What does that have to do with her dressing the way she was dressed? It just was a sexy outfit. I'm wondering why he feels like because she's a wife and a mother, it was wrong for her to dress that way. What do you guys think? Let's see. The outfit is only a problem because it was Usher. Now that's a good point, Latrice, because earlier I saw a video that Darius, the boyfriend, posted. He took a video of KeKe clapping her cheeks and posted it to social media and said, look what my baby gave KeKe. So it was okay for him to post her looking like that, but it wasn't okay for her to go out with her cheeks out. Is that hypocritical? Is he being a hypocrite? What do you guys think? Let me see. Marquita said, I just feel like it's Usher. How fine is Usher? Cheeks were appropriate. So because it was Usher, she couldn't do nothing but have her cheeks out. Is that what you're saying, Marquita? Is that what you're saying? Oh my gosh. All right, entertainer or not, she was not working at the time. Also, did he maybe address her before she left? She decided to wear it anyway and he attempted to humiliate her? I kind of think they weren't in the same place when she got dressed to go to the concert. It seems like she, because Usher's in Las Vegas. I don't know where KeKe Palmer lives, but maybe they weren't in the same space. So he didn't even know she was going to have that on until he saw the video. And then I heard something about KeKe gave Usher a lap dance. Is that true? Did anybody see that? I didn't see that in the video. I just saw him singing to her. You know, they was up close and, you know, it was close. But then, okay, but is Darius being insecure? Do you think? Or does he have a right to feel disrespected? And does he feel disrespected by Usher and KeKe? Or just KeKe as his woman over there with her booty out and letting the man touch her and sing to her? Does he have a right to feel disrespected? Altamie says she has been popping. She made a statement that her baby gave her a natural BBL. She is out in the streets enjoying being a mom. So can she be both? Can she be sexy and beautiful and, you know, showing the body yada yada and be mom and wife? Because I'm still not sure if they're married. Can she be both? Okay, let me see what Tiffany is saying, because she done wrote a whole lot here. Let me do this here. People evolve. This is Tiffany Terry Thomas. People evolve and change, especially when transitional events occur in life. I agree. We also don't take in account that most couples don't have these conversations clearly, and we don't leave much space for a man to feel an emotional disturbance. We fail to hold a space for men and people. I like what you're talking about, Tiffany. Did we pounce on Darius because he was emotional about how his woman and the mother of his child was dressed out in public? Did we skip over honoring his feelings? I think you could say that, because the comments that I saw were just like, oh my God, I can't believe you put this on Twitter. Who are you to tell KeKe Palmer how to dress? Who said blah, blah, blah? You're not her husband. So would he have had grounds to be upset if he was her husband, as opposed to him being her boyfriend? Would that have given him more of a say-so? I don't know. And yes, Tiffany, you're right. Clearly, they didn't talk about this. Let me see. Portia says, if a man were out there doing it, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You're probably right. But if a man did it and his woman got upset, would people understand why she's upset? I don't know. A man is out there. Were they grinding? Is that what they were doing? Is that what would y'all consider that grinding? Or was he just singing to her and kind of dancing with her? And then she turned her back to the audience and wham, all the cheeks was everywhere. What was the dancing part inappropriate, or was it just her outfit? LaJada said there was a way for him to handle it. I honor his feelings, but keep your business off social media. I agree. But I have a feeling that he got really upset. And I think that message was more for KeKe than for us, but it don't turn out that way when you put it on social media. If it was for her, he should have sent her a text. Or better yet, FaceTime her. If y'all not in the same vicinity, send her, FaceTime her. It seemed like that message was more for KeKe. But then he had to clap back at the people who were saying he was being insecure and he was shaming her. And he basically said, look, I'm a family man. It's my job to take care of my family and honor my family. And I just don't believe that a wife and a mother should be out in public dressed like that. He basically said that in his clapback. Kia said she triggered him. He didn't allow himself a 24. Yeah. I think so. I think he was just as shocked as everybody else was when KeKe turned around and she was exposed that way. I don't think he saw that coming, which says to me they probably weren't in the same face when she got dressed to go. I don't think he knew she was going to have that on. So then it makes me wonder what the conversation is going on between them right now, because apparently, according to some of the bloggers, they've unfollowed each other on Twitter and I think on Instagram too. So then that makes you wonder, what they talking about over there? Oh, to be a fly on the wall. I'm pretty sure they're having a deep discussion. I don't know. I'd like what Tiffany said. It's important for us. I think it's important for us to honor his feelings and not just completely throw him away because he got upset about this. I don't think we should just throw him away. But I don't think he should have put it on social media either. Altamy said, there is a time and place you don't disrespect your lady. Transparently, if I wear something my husband didn't like, he wouldn't post about it. We would have a mature conversation later. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you talk about it later. You don't put it on social media, but they're young. They're in their early 30s. Like Kia said, he just snapped and was like, oh my God, what is she doing? Could you imagine what he was saying as he was tweeting? He was probably like, I know she. It's not funny, but then again, it is, because I could just imagine his face. Latrice said, I felt like she was dressed sexy with some classiness to it. She's embracing that body of hers. She said prior to that, she loves her body now more than ever. Okay. Who is this? Kia, I don't want them to ever address it. Let it go. I know, like, oh my God, why are we talking about this? Why am I up at 8:16 at night on the day that I gotta go to work tomorrow talking about KeKe Palmer's viral cheeks? I don't know. Tiffany said, and that he aired it out on social media. Most of us have exposed something on social media and it wasn't purposeful. It was for entertainment, not transformation or healing. So Tiffany, are you saying this was a stunt? Did they concoct this? Are they in cahoots? Is that what you're saying, Tiffany? You think? Okay, Altamy said they were singing, not grinding. She clapped her cheeks to the crowd. Oh, okay. Portia said, why is he policing her body? It's her body. I can't stand people, especially men, who do that. Is that what he's doing? Or is he saying, I have this standard for my woman, and I want her to respect me whether I'm with her or not. And by respecting me, I mean dressing in a way that is not so provocative. Do you think that's what he really meant? Because none of us really know. Okay, Tiffany over here quoting scripture. No, I'm saying Matthew 7:3-5. What does that say? Tiffany Terry? Derek Clark said, Derek said, know who your baby mama is. Period. He had to know. Because listen, KeKe, since she had that baby in February, that girl done got snatched to the heavens. And everything she wears is to let us know that she snapped back. And I know he can see that, which is why he put the video of her clapping her cheeks on social media. He put it up himself. So I think in that instance, he was saying, look at my baby. She's looking good. She got her body back. She's thicker than the Snicker because the baby done gave her a little meat on her bones. So it was okay for him to post a video of her booty. But then when she went out and had her booty out, he got upset. See, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to be, it looks like, and it sounds like a double standard to me. He know who he got. He know who KeKe is. And KeKe's very classy. Let me just say that. She's a very classy young woman. But she ain't no fly or no wallflower either. So, and he should know that about her. They've been dating for a while. Derek said, somebody said he has social media videos with it. True. I saw some of the bloggers talking about that. That's all he had on was his drawers. She had on a whole dress plus a leotard underneath. Was it a thong leotard? Yeah. But Beyonce wear them all day, every day. So yeah, he just seems like he's being a little hypocritical. Yeah, you laughing. You laughing at me saying booty. Her booty was out. Her cheeks was clapping. They was applauding the audience. Latrice said he's talking about standards, but he had a baby out of wedlock, or so we think. They might be married. We don't know, because he sure did call her his wife. So they could be married, and we just don't know it. But they done told and showed everything else, so why wouldn't they tell that? Let me see. Latrice said moms can dress how they want to, point blank, period. But is that the case when you are in a relationship? Or, like Tiffany said, is that a conversation that you need to have? What do you say? I don't know. And has KeKe responded to his tweet? Does anybody know? Portia said, I will never take him seriously. He has a bunch of old tweets that are anti-black and a baby that got aborted right before he got with KeKe. Ooh. I think I heard about that. The old girlfriend said something about that. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but that don't sound right either. Maybe we just don't know. Right, Kia, we don't know. Let me see. Derek said it's not the case biblically, but no one goes by the Bible. We live according to societal norms. Derek, you're right. It is saved as we say we are. Most of us live by societal norms. Nobody follows the Bible to the T. So if you say you do, you're not telling the truth. Otherwise, you'd be on a donkey going to work every day. So we ain't even going to have that conversation. But I think that this is a conversation that you need to have with each other, probably up front at the beginning of your relationship, so everybody's clear. And I don't know how you can be taking pictures of yourself in your drawers and posting it on social media and be mad at her for what she had on. I don't know, but that ain't my man. So let me see. Kia said, I don't agree. I think mothers should be more mindful, entertainer or not. So what does mindful mean? Are you saying more conservative in their dress? And was she really that out there with what she had on? I've seen a lot worse. Was it really that bad? And maybe, I don't know, I can't speak for her. I wonder if she's thinking, you, sir, have not put a ring on my finger, so you have no say-so about what I wear and what I do. I wonder if that's the conversation they're having right now. Let me see. Latrice said, it's not the outfit. It's his woman showing out for another man. He should have just said that. I'm pretty sure she dressed like that before around him. That's a good point, Latrice. It might have been because she was in the arms of another man, very close. They were very close together. And he was singing to her, and she was looking like she was enjoying it very, very much. And that might be why he got upset. Who is this? Kia, when you walk out as a mother, you're representing your entire family. Okay, I'll give you that. Derek said, women, according to the Bible, you couldn't marry the man of your choice. True. That is true. And as far as we know, they're not married. They're in a committed relationship. Portia said, no, it wasn't that bad. I didn't think it was that bad either. I thought she looked beautiful. Kia said, I'm not sure if conservative is the word. This may not fall under popular opinion. I mean, use a little bit more discretion, maybe you could say. I don't know. Showing out for another man. Portia is cracking me up. Showing out for another man. She didn't get dressed for Usher. She got dressed for herself. Now, I agree. KeKe is proud of her post-baby body. I saw her going to an interview, I think on Good Morning America or somewhere, and she had on a leopard cat suit. She's proud of her body. So, she had a baby. She lost the baby weight. She got her body back, and then she got some meat in some areas where she needed it, and she's proud of that. Is that wrong? Is she wrong? Latrice said, a lot of men love to see their woman dressed sexy. Mother or not, I'm a mom, and I have worked something similar and worn something similar, and my kids are okay with it. Well, the baby don't know what she got on. It's the daddy that has a problem with it. Okay, so we got a man in the chat. He's saying, I didn't see anything wrong with it. She's an entertainer. But then somebody earlier said, but she wasn't in entertainer mode. She was just being herself. And I think she just liked what she had on because her body, she got her body back after having her baby. That's what I think. Kia says she's not wrong. She's not wrong. I'm sorry. She's not wrong. I don't think either one of them is wrong. I just think it was handled in a not so great way. Like Marquita said, unsmart. I think he should have kept this private, because now it might be a bigger issue than it even has to be between the two of them. So yeah, I think he should have kept it in-house. Marquita says she's young. She's never going to be this fine again. Strut, ma'am. Right? She's in her 30s. She's beautiful. She's a famous actress. She bounced back after having a baby. She's just living her best life. Can we really be mad? I mean, come on, y'all. Who wouldn't do it? Who wouldn't do that after having a baby? You in your 30s, got your body back, you're snatched, you're looking good. Doesn't everybody have a thong leotard in their closet just waiting to show up somewhere? I don't know. Oh. Orza said, when women dress sexy, it's not always for a man. We want to feel good and look good. We can look good in sweats if we want to. Now, that is true, Portia. Most women don't dress for men. They dress for themselves or other women to get accolades from other women. Because you know it makes you feel good when you got something cute on and another woman was like, oh, work, sis, work. Come on, bangles. Come on, earrings. Come on, waistline. You love that. I love that. I do that. I do that with women all the time. If I see a woman, she looking good, I will tell her, you better come on, sis, serve the people. So, most women dress to get admiration from other women, or they just dress the way they want to dress because it makes them feel good. Now, some women dress for men. I don't know, but for the most part, I think women dress for other women. So other women can be like, oh, yeah, sis, you wearing that. Oh, yeah, that thing is wearing you. Yeah. Let me see. Derek said she was looking good for Usher on that stage, and Usher was milking it for all it was worth. I'm pretty sure he wanted to do more than he did. He was not tripping. He's probably like, oh, her boyfriend ain't here with her. Her man ain't here. Where's he at? Why he ain't here? That's probably what he was thinking. I compliment women all the time too, Kia. I do. I do the same thing. Right, Latrice. Like, really, dude? I mean, maybe he had to watch the baby. I don't know. She said they don't have nannies or any of that stuff. They take care of everything themselves. So maybe he had to stay with the baby. It looked like, I don't know if she was there by herself or she was with some friends, but maybe those other women in the VIP were just up there as guests of Usher. I don't know, but there was a lot of women up there. But she looked like she was having a good time. I don't know. Does anybody know if she, Lord have mercy, Marquita. Marquita said, also her man ain't as fine as Usher. That does matter, kind of, maybe. I don't know. He probably don't think that matters. I was like, look, I'm the man of this house. Thou shalt not wear your cheeks out. Unless it's me taking a video of you and your cheeks clapping. And then it's okay. Derek said her baby daddy is immature. Is he being immature though? Or is he like marking his territory? Like, this is my woman. I don't want her out here like this. Is he being immature? Is he being insecure? Derek, you think? He said absolutely. Well, there you have it. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if a man telling me what I can and cannot wear is gonna work for me, but I'm quite a bit older, so. But I do think it's a conversation that you should have, and then try to find a happy medium. And you might end up having to agree to disagree, but I do think that it's a conversation you need to have, because clearly in this family it was a problem. You're right, Derek. Don't talk about it on social media. Don't put that out there like that. Latrice said, let's be real. I don't think it's the outfit though. Usher made her smile so big. Now that is true. He did. She was grinning from ear to ear. It's Usher. I probably would have been in awe too. She was smiling really hard. It just looked like she was happy to be out and about at a concert, having a good time. She looked good. That's how it looked to me. She just like she wanted to have some fun. I didn't see it as such a big deal. Oh Lord, now we rating the boyfriend and Usher. Portia said, put a ring on it and then he can have some authority. Now is that how we do it? Is that how it should be? Is he trying to have husband privileges like Marquita said, but he's still in the boyfriend category? Is that what he's doing? And as two people that are in a committed relationship, they have a child together, they live together, they're building their family together. Does he have some say-so over his woman and what she wears? Should he have some say-so, you think? Derek said, that's Usher Raymond. Period. That's all you got to say. Put some respect on his name. That's Usher, baby. Oh. Yeah, he did. Keita said, Usher is an elite black male. I would have been smiling too. And I don't think Chris would have had a problem with it, Marquita, at all. Because he know who you was coming home to. But Chris is your husband. He's not your boyfriend. Does that make a difference? Does that part matter? That's what I want to know. Kia said he can only do what she allows. True. So now every time she goes somewhere, people are going to be looking to see, is she dressed provocatively or is she toning herself down? I don't see her. I don't know. Maybe they can compromise. She might tone it down a little bit. I don't know, but everybody's going to be watching now to see. Keita said, does she have say-so over what he wears? I'd be curious to know how she felt about the pictures that he posted of himself in his underwear on Twitter, because that's all he had on. I don't remember her saying anything about it. I follow her on IG. So she didn't have a problem with him being in his underwear. So what's his deal? I think it's like you guys said, it was Usher up there holding his wife around her waist. And all he had to do was bring his hands down about 2 inches. Darius was probably watching that like, I wish you would. Your hands better not go down. I could just imagine him losing his mind while he's sending out that tweet. Oh my God. Kia said, yes, that would be interesting to know more about underwear gate, because he's showing his drawers on Twitter now. So you can't have it both ways. Who is this said he's out of line, period? Erica. He is out of line, period. Tell me why, Erica. Why is he out of line? She's a star, Derek said. There are movie roles where she's getting touched and rubbed all over, but that's work. Was this particular outing work, or was she just being KeKe Palmer out having a good time at a concert? I think work is different. When you're an actor, your significant other or your wife or your husband should know you may have sex scenes or scenes where you're kissing someone because you're an actor and you're acting. So it doesn't make a difference that she was just out there having fun and this was not a work-related situation? Or should that be all the way around? You can't be out here with your booty out. Which one is it? Portia said, I will never, even if I get married, have a man have control over me like that. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. I have never heard that saying before in my life. But I have to say, if you marry a man that you love, honor, and respect, would you not honor and respect his wishes when it comes to what you wear and how you deport yourself in public? Would you just say a flat out, no, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear? Or would you be willing to compromise? And Derek said that question is for you, Portia. It's work every time. There are clicks and views. Now that is true. Now that part is true. Yeah, she's always on. Whether she's out at the grocery store or at an Usher concert with her booty out. Clicks and views is true. Now that part is true. Erica said he's out of line. He's not her husband or engaged. He addressed it publicly. Yeah, I think we all agree he shouldn't have addressed it publicly. But Erica, you've been married a long time. I think over 20 years. Is that a conversation that you and your husband have about what you wear and how you deport yourself in public? Have you had that conversation? I'm interested to know. Kia, what'd you say? Sandy, I'll be right back. I told D'Amico I would watch his show. This is so good. Okay, hurry up and come back. Well, I don't know, because I'm probably gone in a few minutes. Giselle said, Giselle, where'd you go? Giselle said he could have texted or called her and make his objections known. I agree. He should have saved that for when she got home. Because now it's a whole mess for no reason. Erica said, and Erica's been married a long time. Erica said, there is respect for your man and there is a way to communicate your dislikes. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they ever had a conversation about this. Because if they had, he wouldn't have been on Twitter in his drawers and she probably wouldn't have been in Las Vegas clapping her cheeks. Portia said he can suggest and we can agree and possibly compromise, but his word isn't bond. Okay. So again, meet in the middle, try to find a happy medium. Okay. Compromise is good in a marriage. And, in a relationship, even if you're just in a committed relationship, compromise is a must, because you ain't gonna always get your way. You're gonna go on Twitter every time you don't get your way and blast your mate. I don't think so. Who is this? Kia, I don't mind being told what to wear by my husband. He would have my best interest at heart. I kind of lean towards that too. If it's something that he thinks is provocative or is too tight or is showing too much, depending on where I'm going and if I'm going to be with him or not, that's a discussion that we could have. And more than likely, I probably wouldn't have to tone nothing down because I'm very conservative. But just, maybe one day I just all of a sudden want to, I don't know, be half dressed out in the street. I think that I would definitely listen to what my husband has to say. and then we would figure out how we want to do it. Yeah, I would handle it that way. But again, I'm a lot older than they are. Erica said, no, we don't discuss what I wear because I know when and where to wear such garments. Yeah, yeah. Because first of all, you're older than them too. And I mean, some things are just common sense. As a classy woman like you are, Erica, you know what's going to work and what's not going to work for you. So these two are very young. And I don't know how long they've been together. I know they had the baby in February, but it sounds like they got some real talking to do. And they probably need to go to a conflict resolution training or workshop or something, because putting stuff on social media is not how you resolve conflict in your relationship. Darius Dalton. Derek said he can't tell her what she can or cannot wear, period. Really? That's interesting coming from a man. So you don't think it's his place to tell her what to wear or what not to wear? Even with his reasoning that this is my woman, you know, this is my family, I'm the protector of my family. Okay, Derek says she's grown. And nope, he can't tell her what to wear. Interesting. Okay. I wish there was some more men in the chat so I could hear their point of view. That's interesting coming from a man. Giselle said, this is proof that they aren't ready to be married. I agree. This is work for her. For a public figure, every time you step out, you are advertising your brand. She's probably booked and busy off of this whole scenario. Now, you know, you're probably right about that, Giselle, because you know all them clicks and views. People want to bring you on their show. So, like Derek was saying, so yeah, she might have got a few bookings from this, and which takes me back to my question: was this a publicity stunt, or was this real? Was he really upset? Derek said they are not married. What rights does he have? So there's no committed relationship rights. It's either married or nothing. Is that what you're saying? Like, I live with you, we live together, we have a child together, we're committed to each other, we're in a relationship. There's no privileges that come with that. Who is this? Portia? Yeah. Derek Clark, none. Even if he was married, one doesn't lord over the other. I don't know if I see it as lording over her. Okay, let's say they were married and he did what he did. I think he just got upset that his wife was revealing so much of her body. Number one, in a public place. And number two, you know, she was in a close embrace with another man. I think that made him upset. It doesn't feel like he's lording over her all the way completely. That's just the way I see it, though. Derek, what? Derek said he can't wife her, but she can wife him. What? I know. I wonder if he kind of feels like he's Mr. KeKe Palmer. This whole situation reminds me of something that Oprah said years and years ago when people were asking her, does Stedman get upset that she travels so much? And, you know, she would have men on her show and she would hug them and kiss them and dance with them. And she said, oh, Stedman is his own man. I would never, ever have been with Stedman this long if anything I do having to do with my brand bothered Stedman. Stedman is his own man. He has his own career. He has his own everything. And that's why our relationship works. I remember Oprah saying that. So, and I agree. You got to have your own. You have to have your own identity with any relationship, not just when you're with a celebrity. Any relationship. Both people need to have their own identity. And then they have the identity that they create together as a couple. Where are Jay and Cornelia when I need them? the marriage therapist. I just think that. I think you have your interests. You have your friends that you hang out with. She has her interests. She has her friends that she hangs out with. And then you have couples that you hang out with together. And then you have joint interests together as a couple. That's what I think. I think marriage works better like that. What do y'all think? Hi, Janine. Janine said he must have forgot who he's in a relationship with. This is not the first time showing her body. I agree. Ever since KeKe had that baby, everything she done had on has been very, very form-fitting, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. No shade at all. But this is not her first time going out in a form-fitting or a revealing outfit. So I think what some other people were saying earlier, it's the Usher factor that might be why he got upset. Let me see. Oh, Lord, y'all typing too fast. Portia said, Kia, a real man would never take it to social media to say how he felt about his partner. That was a simp move. Portia, he was upset. Other men were looking at his wife's booty. He didn't like it. He was upset. I mean, yeah, he went too far with it. I agree. He went too far. But he was upset. People do weird things when they get upset. Let me see. Latrice. Okay, let's see. I wonder why he deleted his post. He should have kept it up. Folks screenshot everything. True. There ain't no once you post it, don't even bother deleting it because it's a million screenshots of it already. So just, stand by your word. Say it with your chest. Portia said, did I look at this one already? Yeah, I did. Who is this? Oh, Giselle. I think I didn't think about this, Giselle. I think his boys got in his head. She is not conservative in general. True. Maybe his boys was like, man, you gonna let your woman be up there with Usher with all her stuff hanging out and you ain't gonna say nothing? You think that's what it was? He gave in to the peer pressure? I didn't think about that, Giselle. That might be true. That might be true. His boys might have been like, man, if you don't tell her to put some clothes on. Oh. Erica said he's not going to make it if he's cutting up like this already. Right. They won't make it as a married couple. They won't be married long. They'll no. And if KeKe know what I know, she won't walk down the aisle with this kind of stuff happening. No, ain't nobody going through this all the time. Every time you put on something cute. Oh Lord, who is this? No, that's not the one I wanted to click on. What did you say? Oh, T said Usher got herpes. No need to show him your butt unless you want to be. Ooh. Oh, that's right. He did get sued. I remember that. He got sued, allegedly, for giving somebody herpes, allegedly. Ooh. Okay. Erica said having a baby with someone doesn't automatically give you dominion over her little buddy. Most of the comments that I saw today had to do with the fact that he is not her husband, and therefore he should not be telling her what she can and cannot wear. Clearly, he doesn't agree with that. But the majority of the comments that I saw on all the videos that I looked at, everybody was saying that same thing. He's not her husband. He has not put a ring on it. How dare you try to tell her what she can and cannot wear? Marriage has its privileges. But then people are saying even if they were married, he shouldn't be able to tell her what she can and cannot wear. So what can he tell her? As her husband, he can't tell her I don't like what you have on. I think you should change. As her husband, he can't say that? Or can he say it and she don't have to she don't have to listen? Is that what you mean? Let me see. Yeah. I forgot about the Usher scandal too. Let me see. Portia said, Kia, I devote way too much time on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I probably should be, but I'm not. Giselle said people love KeKe, so it's shots fired as far as they are concerned. True, because people were going in on him today. Yeah, people were letting him have it. Interestingly enough, I didn't see any other celebrities commenting. But then again, I didn't read everything, so they may have been, and I'm not on Twitter. So there may have been some celebrities that had something to say. Well, this was a fun conversation. Thank you for joining me. I love all this talk in the chat. I love it. But it's 8:51, so I have 9 minutes to get into bed. Thank you for joining me tonight for Girl Talk After Dark. I appreciate it. I really do. What Latrice said, too many jealous and insecure people. Point blank period. Run. She might end up having to run. She might, because it's like he's staking his claim on her. But like I said, he was on Twitter in his drawers. So I don't know. I'm sure we're going to hear more about this as the days go by. I did want to show y'all this meme that I saw. I saw this and I was like, this basically sums it up right here. I want to share this with you before I go. Where did this meme go? What? Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can find it. This meme had me cracking up because we all know how KeKe used to look. KeKe done came a long way. She done went from little girl KeKe to boom, boom, boom. The KeKe he wanted versus the KeKe he stuck with. That's Aquila and the Bee over there. And this one over here is the new and improved KeKe. And that just might be what it is. He's just going to have to get used to her looking different and figure out if he can handle it. He may not be able to handle it. Only he can decide that. Somebody called him the babysitter from the basement. Oh my Lord. Okay, y'all, I gotta go to bed. I love y'all. Thank you for coming in, keeping me company. You guys are funny. This was fun. I'll be popping in if anything else comes out about this, because as far as I know, and I just read one of the bloggers was on YouTube was saying they both unfollowed each other on social media. So I might be back with an update. We shall see. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to bed. Bye. Bye, y'all.